Geekology. I'm David Zabilia.
And I'm Sven Harvey.
And tonight you join us at the wonderful View Cinemas at Star City, where we've just seen Transformers Age of Extinction.
Yes.
So, now, many people who watch our show know I am not the Transformer guy.
No.
Right, I'll give you the non-Transformer person's opinion.
Okay.
And then I'll be fascinated to hear yours. I mean, I heard quite a lot of, oh my God, as the film was going on. My first comment is 3 hours. Jesus
I
H.
can't even work out why it was 3 hours.
Huge chunks of that film made no sense.
And could have been cut and made no difference.
I'm not saying I couldn't follow it. I followed it.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just...
Unlike the battle scenes.
Yeah, they were bizarre.
I'm glad that wasn't in 3D. I probably would have been in pain.
See, I've got to admit, I actually quite enjoyed elements of the previous Transformers films. There was nothing I liked about this. The soundtrack was okay.
Yeah.
The special effects were horrendous. And there were huge scenes where you're just going, well, that's bad CGI.
Yeah.
And it worries me because you know they spent a fortune on this film.
I don't get it.
I'll give it the due. The acting was quite good.
That's an improvement.
It's really weird to see Kelsey Grammer in that role again, because they've been edging him towards that kind of thing recently, but he was probably the weakest of the performances.
Yeah,
but it was nice.
But it's comparing him with what he's
comparing him.
Like...
Yeah, just you know what? There were so many things I didn't enjoy about the film. It's a bit hard to pick on one specific thing. Even I know that was nowhere near remotely canon. They seem to pick and choose little bits. I noticed a couple of... It's not even on one specific anime trailer. I mean, obviously they had the Dinobots. But then they had the futuristic bounty hunter. I mean, what storyline was he from?
He's from, I believe, Transformers Animated. But I think slowly extracted. It's the problem is that as far as I'm concerned, I've just seen a train wreck with the only redeeming qualities being some reasonably good acting.
Yeah.
From people I wasn't expecting it from.
Mm-hmm.
And bits of the score.
Yeah,
because the other music was total drivel.
But the transformation modes were awful, and the upgraded Transformers were really bad. And it just so much of it just didn't gel.
The problem is I'm just sitting there and I'm just going.
And it was really massively too long.
Yeah, I really just no. There's just nothing.
Was there nothing in there that redeemed it for you?
The problem is that when you've got Autobots running around acting like Decepticons...
Yeah, I noticed. What was with all the fractured, I'm going to be the leader, no, I'm going to be the leader? What was that?
I don't know. I mean, I don't know why they're using the names they're using, because they've got the character names don't match up with...
Non-Transformer.
No, I mean, it's like Hound loves Earth.
No, he didn't.
No, and it didn't. Optimus wasn't acting like Optimus. Crosshairs wasn't acting like Crosshairs. Drift certainly wasn't acting like Drift. So I don't know why they've even bothered using the names. Because they might
to sell toys.
Well, no, because they just could have used other names and nobody would have known any different.
Okay, spoilers. The one bit I genuinely it made me chuckle was the fat scientist playing with the Transfortanium. And had the Bromium. Transformium, that's it. And
at least they didn't call it Cybertonium.
I just love the fact he had the whole pony, as if Hasbro didn't need to
turn a pony into a gun.
Well, yeah, that'd be the next Transformer mode, surely. Hey, I'd buy a My Little Pony that turned into a submachine gun. Great.
Yes, I honestly, I'm just totally gobsmacked that I'm just, no.
Just no. Seriously, no.
There's a whole world of no going in the direction of that film.
Okay, all right. Well, would you agree with me that the plot was fractured?
There was a plot?
Yeah, I found it. It was hiding.
It was hiding under a rock.
It was hiding. The plot was was fractured.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the cinematography was quite nice, but the amount of green screen and overlay just kind of ruined it.
And the fact they actually messed some of it up, which is just like...
Yeah, there were CG scenes in it that were just so badly done.
Which is exactly the opposite of what I was expecting.
Yeah, see, I thought...
that's the one thing.
With the previous films were pretty good.
They got that right. And this one, what's gone wrong? Because it's just a mess.
Yeah.
In fact, the whole film's just a mess. I mean, this is the thing, is that it makes Transformers 2007 look like War and Peace or Citizen Kane. This is just drivel.
Yeah.
Absolute total drivel.
Well, you see, now I've got to say that coming into these films, I'm pretty. I try and keep a really open mind to them. I know you're going to hate them, but I try and keep an open mind.
Try, but that film makes me appreciate Transformers 2007. And
I was considering what you've said about that film in the past. That's not a good thing.
No.
Okay, well.
I need to find a Blu-ray of the 1986 movie.
Yeah, you really to cleanse.
Cleanse myself.
Okay, well, you know what? I would not recommend. I certainly wouldn't recommend this to a Transformers fan at all.
Well, you can't say that because the new generation of fans are into the films.
I can say that. I wouldn't recommend it. It's shockingly bad.
I would imagine people who enjoyed the last one will probably enjoy this.
You think?
Yeah.
Okay. I certainly wouldn't recommend it to a non-Transformers fan.
No.
There was no redeeming features for it. Unless you particularly enjoyed the other films, at which point if you enjoyed some character development,
then you'd probably like this. If you like your Optimus Prime to be Optimus Prime, don't watch this.
Don't watch this. Okay. Well, you know what? I'm going to give it a 2. And to be honest, and I'm only giving it that because there was some pretty good acting in it. But special effects were abysmal, storyline was abysmal, pace was bad. I just didn't enjoy the film, and that's completely blocking out you turning into some sort of Tourette's creature at the side of me, just going.
Well, I can quite happily say it's made me appreciate Transformers 2007 more.
Right.
In fact, it's even made me appreciate Into Darkness.
Oh! I didn't think there was something that could do that.
And I'm afraid it's snippets of the soundtrack because...
The soundtrack seemed pretty good.
There's Jablinski's soundtrack has been fantastic in all 3 of the previous movies. Well, the score has. So that's a redeeming feature. Some of the acting is a redeeming feature, but there's so much that grates and goes against everything. It's getting a 1.
It's getting a 1. Oh, you've never rated anything a 1. Oh wow. Okay.
Everybody's going to hate me for it. I'm deadly like that.
No, not necessarily.
But I just no.
Oh, okay.
Just no.
Well, I'm going to have to go get him some Coke and sugar and try and coax him back with... You know what, I'll get the 80s DVD and show it to him until he calms down. In the meantime, you can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter. And of course, there is the official Geekology website. Make sure you stay tuned for other Geekology movie reviews and the competitions. Don't forget there's put the yellow back in the Batman symbol, and there's our live events coming up now for you Transformers fans. There's Auto Assembly.
Yep, in August.
Yep, that should be a good one. And there's a Terry Pratchett convention also in August.
In fact, the same weekend.
Yes, that's how come I'm escaping the Transformers.
And we've got First Contact Day next April.
Yes, that would be awesome. Tickets are still available for that event. Thank you and good night.
Bye.